Evening, students. Now today we are studying about the chapter 12, electricity under 10. So in this chapter total 9 points are given. Number first point is the electric current and circuit. Second point is electric potential and potential difference. You can observe in this first point there are some 5 sub points: relation, ampere, coulomb, ammeter and electric circuit. In the second point, electric potential in potential difference. Okay, first we will study about the define and then voltmeter. Number 3 is the circuit diagram is given. We will studying symbols. In the fourth point, Ohm's law, formula or definition, how to derive Ohm's formula, and then we are studying about the activity. Factors on which the resistance of the conductor depends: length, area, nature of conductors, resistivity, alloys and effect of temperature on the resistance. Number 6, resistance of the systems of resistors. Number 1, series, parallel, advantages of parallel connection, disadvantages of the series connection. Seventh point is the heating effect of electric current. In this topic we are studying about mathematical expressions, Joule's law of heating and practical applications like fuse. Eighth point is electric power. First of all, we will derive it about the formula and definition, then watt, kilowatt, rating of electric appliances. In this topic, we are studying about the voltage, watt means wattage, rating and calculation of electric energy consumed. Ninth point is in numericals, examples in text and exercise. So let us see about electric current and electric circuit. So flow of charge in conductor is known as electric current. So in a metallic wire, for example, this is a metallic wire. Each atom has one or more than one loosely bounded electrons. For example, this is aluminium metal. Aluminium atomic number is 13, so 2, 8 and 3. So 3 electrons are present in its outermost orbit. They are loosely bounded. Okay, so these loosely bounded electrons are considered as free electrons, which are negative charged. Okay, free electrons in a metallic conductor are negative charged. So free electrons move through the conductor, so they can charge carries. Electrons move in this one direction throughout the conductor, so their charge carries, and these charges carries in the metallic conductor are known as conductor electrons. These electrons are also known as conductor electrons also. Okay, and electric current is defined as the amount of charge flowing through any cross section of conductor in a unit time. So for example, we have a formula for that. I is equal to Q upon T. For example, in the conducting wire, this is the cross section of them. Okay, and electric current, amount of charges flowing through cross section of the conductor. This is conducting wire, this is cross section. Okay, so amount of charges flowing through cross section in a conducting wire in a unit time period is called electric current. So electric per unit time period, so that means electric current is equal to charges per time. Okay, charges is a Q, time is T, and electric current is I. So I is equal to Q upon T. We have a formula for that. Okay, beta. Now N is number of charged particles that constitute the current, and E is the electronic charges with the value of 1.6. 1 coulomb is actually 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 electrons or protons or any particles. Okay, so one electric charges on one electron on one electron is equal to 1 upon 6.25 into 10 raised to 18 coulomb. So by simplification you can obtain 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Okay, one charges on one electron. Similarly, one on the charges on the one proton is also same, minus 19 electron. But if electron is negative, so you can write minus. If proton is positive, so is a plus. I is the direction of the flow of the positive charge and opposite the direction of the flow of the negative charge. SI unit, let us see about. Okay, so 1 I is equal to Q upon T. Okay. So Q is coulomb, time is unit for them is second. Okay, and electric current I is ampere. So ampere is equal to coulomb upon second. Okay, so 1 ampere is equal to 1 coulomb upon 1 second. Otherwise 1 upon 1 is 1 coulomb into per second inverse. Okay, now let us see about ampere. Look, electric current through a conductor is said to be 1 ampere if 1 coulomb flows. How much? If 1 coulomb flows through any cross section of the conductor in a 1 second. So it is said to be current flow through the conducting wire is the 1 ampere. So some small units are there. Okay, one is 1 milliampere and second is 1 microampere. Small m is a milli, another is a micro. 1 milliampere is a 10 raised to minus 3 ampere. 1 microampere is a 10 raised to minus 6 ampere. These are the two units of them. The amount of charge which is transported by a current of 1 ampere in 1 second is a 1 coulomb. So charge on electron is minus 1.6 into 10 raised to minus 19 coulomb. Now let us see about ammeter. Ammeter is an instrument which is used to measure the electric current in a circuit. Measure the electric current in a circuit, which is always connected in series. So it has low resistance. Ideally, ammeter's resistance must be 0. Now let us see about electric circuit. First is a bulb. Here is a key or switch, is a symbol for that. Battery, ammeter, negative and positive. Direction of electric current is a positive and negative. This is positive, another is negative. Direction of electric current is a positive to negative, and direction of electron is a negative to positive, is called conventional current. Okay, arrows shows the direction of electric current in a circuit. Arrows. In this circuit, emitter is connected in series. Emitter is connected in series in the straight line. So in this diagram, you can see the water flowing through a tube. Here is a blue color is in a water through a tube. It only possible when the high pressure of the water of the one side to another side. Here water flowing is not possible. Here water flow can be possible. One side and low low at the another side. So then it will be moved from high pressure to low pressure. Same about in a battery. In case of electric current, the flow of the charge is made possible due to the chemical action within a cell. This is cell or battery that generates the potential difference across the terminal of the cell. Two terminals, plus and minus. So that is possible. Electric potential is a point defined as the amount of work done to moving a unit positive charge from infinite to a point. In another language, you can understood this is positively charged electric field. Another positive charged at infinite distance. Okay, outside the electric field is an infinite distance. Infinite distance. So work done in a moving, you need positive charge from infinite to that point. If they want to come at here, is called electric potential. So define them. Electric potential, the amount of work done in a moving unit positive charge from infinite distance to that point. This is called electric potential. Now let us say about potential difference. In the same positively charged, one is here, second unit charge is here, A point to B point. Okay, so work done in a moving A point, want to come here, A point, A unit charge. The work done in a moving a unit positive charge from one point to another is a potential difference. Okay, so work done in a moving unit positive charge from one point to another point. So potential difference is equal to work done per total charge. Potential difference symbol for them is V. Work done symbol for them is W. Total charge coulomb Q. Okay, SI unit of them is volt. Let us see about SI unit is volt. Unit for work is joule, 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 and is a coulomb, Coulomb, coulomb. Now, if 1 volt electric potential difference, 1 joule work done for 1 coulomb electric charge. So 1 volt is equal to 1 J C raised to minus 1, you can say. Potential difference is always measured by voltmeter. Voltmeter is an instrument to use the measure of potential difference in electric circuits, always connected in parallel. Always connected in parallel across the points between which the potential difference is to be measured. It has high resistance. High resistance. Okay. While here in ammeter we are studying about connected in series and low resistance. So you can define between ammeter and voltmeter. Okay, you can distinguish between ammeter and voltmeter also. Okay, yeah. So we know that the electric circuit consists of a cell or a battery or the plug, key, electrical components and connecting wires. So this table is given, shows the conventional symbols used to represent some of the most commonly used electric components. So for example, number 1 in electric cell. Okay, so this is cell, single, 1 pair. Okay, 3 pairs, 1, 2 and 3. Okay, plug key is the switch, this, and if dot is given, that is closed. Okay, here wire joint, this is wire joint, wire crossing without joint, so this type mean bulb, this type. Another is resistor. Total 5 mountains approx. Okay, 1 2 3 4 5, this is, but here cross line is called rheostat or variable resistance, you can change. Another is ammeter, circle, in the circle there is A, in the circle there is V is a voltmeter. Ammeter to measure electric current, series connection, voltmeter to measure potential difference and parallel connection. Okay, low resistance, high resistance.